Following Marjorie Taylor Greene's announcement that she's resigning from Congress, we are hearing from GOP lawmakers that conditions amongst House Republicans are a tinderbox and that we should anticipate more explosive resignations from Republicans. Yesterday, an unnamed senior House Republican told Punchbowl News that more explosive early resignations are coming after Marjorie Taylor Greene announced that she will be stepping down on January 5th. This anonymous Republican said, "It's a tinderbox. Morale has never been lower. Mike Johnson will be stripped of his gavel and they will lose the majority before this term is out." Again, the source is described only as a senior White House Republican, but they said that the White House had been treating GOP lawmakers like garbage, and they went on to accuse House Speaker Mike Johnson of allowing it to happen. I mean, of course Mike Johnson is allowing it to happen. There is nothing Daddy Donald wants that Mike Johnson is not willing to do. The arrogance of this White House team is off-putting to members who are run roughshod and threatened, the person said, adding that rank and file members are more upset than ever. On one hand, I'm like, boo fucking who? Y'all have failed to do your job all year. You have decided to roll over for Donald Trump and let him do whatever he wants. Y'all in Congress could have stopped this at any time, but you have chosen not to. I'm so tired of hearing from Republicans, be it Lisa Murkowski in the Senate or whoever these House Republicans are. I'm so tired of hearing from them that, like, we're being bullied. The White House is so mean to us. Cool. Congress is the most powerful branch of government. Y'all could have stood up to the White House at any time, but you have chosen not to because you thought it was politically expedient for you. And now you're getting treated bad on both ends. Your constituents are all mad at you. You're going to get your asses handed to you in the midterms, and the White House isn't being nice to you. So after this initial breaking news from Punchbowl, where this one anonymous Republican said, like, morale is really low and everything's terrible and a bunch more Republicans are going to be quitting, Jake Sherman, who works for Punchbowl, gave an update to this story on his Twitter. He said, since the initial story ran, I've gotten countless text messages from House Republicans agreeing with this sentiment and saying, why the hell should we stay in Congress if all we're going to do is vote on censures and be a potted plant? Right, so instead of staying to fix the mess that they have gotten this country into, they all just want to quit and go work in the private sector and make a bunch of money. An important reason for us to make sure that we are electing Democrats who will fight to get justice for what is happening now and not sweep it under the rug. But these Republicans, they realize their days are numbered and they want to hightail it out of there. They want to hightail it out of Dodge. The sooner the better. They realize that Donald Trump is a sinking ship. And unlike Mike Johnson, who has glued himself to that ship, they would all like to be rats like Marjorie Taylor Greene, skittering away and off somewhere else where everybody can forget what awful things they've done, where they can go make a bunch of money and not get screamed at by their constituents and threatened by the White House. Now, when Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of Trump's most loyal supporters in the House, decided to resign, decided to split with him and then resign from Congress, we knew that that was a really bad sign for the Republicans. It was a really bad sign for Trump's power. I believe former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, who is a Republican from California, called Marjorie Taylor Greene's leaving like a canary in a coal mine. He also said that Republicans need to wake up because a lot of people are going to be retiring. Now, we already knew there were more than 20 Republicans in the House who were not going to seek re-election, either because they're running for Senate or gubernatorial seats or because they're moving on to do something else. But what we're hearing now are whispers that Republicans don't want to wait that long. They're not going to hold out until the midterms. We're going to see more people quit before the midterms. And because the margin in the House is so tight, if just a couple of Republicans decide to step down, Mike Johnson is going to lose his position as majority leader. So who knows if enough Republicans are going to quit before the midterms that we're actually going to see a transition of power, if we're actually going to see Democrats take over the Republicans and Mike Johnson lose his majority leader seat. But we do know that Donald Trump's plans hinge on him being able to control Congress, right? That's why they're so desperate to cheat in the midterms. That's why they're trying to gerrymander the shit out of everything, because the polling is real bleak for the fascist GOP for the midterms. And if Donald Trump has a Congress that is actually going to check his power, that is actually going to do their job, he's in big trouble. The reason that Donald Trump has been so successful in advancing his authoritarian agenda so far this year is because Republicans in the House and the Senate have abdicated their duty. They have betrayed their oath to the Constitution. So if we have, once again, a functional Congress, for all of the flaws that Congress had before, it was functional. And now it is completely non-functional. Mike Johnson has made sure that the House is entirely non-functional this year. So if we have the restoration of a functional Congress, Donald Trump and the fascists are in real trouble. So if you have a Republican representative, what does it hurt to email them and call them every day and be like, quit your job, quit now. Boy, it's real tough for you. It's real tough. Y'all are a bunch of losers. And I bet Donald Trump is really breathing down your neck. I bet he's really putting the squeeze on you. Why don't you just go ahead and quit? You don't have to wait till the midterms. Just quit now. Step down now. Go live that easy life. You don't have to worry about Congress. You don't have to do anything other than resign. Just like Marjorie Taylor Greene did. Look at all of the attention she's getting. Positive attention. Look at how well that is working out for her. And suddenly, Donnie doesn't have that same kind of influence over her. That could happen for you too. All you got to do is quit. Just go ahead, quit your job. Quit. You know you want to. Go ahead, do it. Do it. So I bet Mike Johnson is having a real rough time of it, having Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of Donald Trump's most loyal supporters, decide to quit after he called her a traitor, having her apologize for the politics that she contributed to. Don't be fooled. We all know that she is still, she's still the same as she was. She just knows which way the wind is blowing, right? She's just playing a politically savvy game here. She's not suddenly our friend or our ally. But having her quit, having her peel off is bad enough. Hearing from senior Republicans in Congress, according to this reporting from Punchbowl, that there are more Republicans who are about ready to just step down like that, and that they're not wanting to wait until the midterms. Mike Johnson has got to be shitting a brick. Mike Johnson has got to be sweating bullets. And I really, really love that for him, don't you?